12-8, and I did a problem similar. I just kind of made up some different numbers. Actually, I used the numbers from 12-7 and kind of just changed the investments so that the calculations would come out a little different. And so I said, if we have an investment of 37.5, and I set it up kind of the same way. Here I got my XY though, and my paybacks over here, and here I just had X and with a payback here. Should combine those, and that'd look nicer, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there, I like that. Okay, so anyhow, I got an investment of 37.5 on both sides, and what I want to do, and you guys need to do this, is calculate, more precisely, I guess, what the payback period is. In this case, it certainly, doesn't change our decision that we would make. Okay, so we've got an investment of that, and here's our cash flows. Okay, and so once again, we can simply say that it's equal to our investment plus our cash flow here, and then from that point, the next one down, we would say that it's equal to our remaining investment, I don't know what you want to call that, plus our cash flow for that particular year, and then we can drag that on down. Okay, well, how do we calculate? So we got, 3 years we're not paid back yet. Okay, so we're still not paid back yet, but in the 4th year we do get paid back. So it's somewhere between our 3rd and 4th year, right? Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. I can just count my negatives here, and that's the number. I'm just going to put that one in down here just as a placeholder for now. But now I need to know, what percent, or what percent of the year really it's going to take, okay, to pay back. In case I want to be a little bit more precise. And really then it's just a matter of saying, what percent is 14.5 of 17,000, okay? And we can simply do that by saying this is equal to, but put in a minus, okay? And the reason why I need to convert this to a positive number so that my fraction, I guess you could do it after the fact, but I need my fraction to end up being a positive number. And so I'm just going to enter it in. I'm going to say it's just minus 14.5 divided by 17. Okay, because 14.5 is what I need to get to break even. I'm going to get a total cash flow next year of 17,000. Okay, so it's going to take the better part of the year, and so 85% seems pretty reasonable. Then I simply have to add that to the 3, the 1, 2, 3 that I had up here, so equal to 3 plus 9.8529. Okay, and I could increase the decimals if I wanted. Why I do the same things? Okay, again, in this case I got 1, 2, so I'll put in 2 as my placeholder here. Okay, and then I simply say that this is equal to, or I'm sorry, again, I probably use the negative, my 2,500 divided by my 10,000, which should be 0.25, right? And then I would add those two, and I can copy and paste that if I wanted to. There you go. So again, this one gets paid back quite a bit quicker. So if you had to decide, and I don't know if your guys' question asks you that, but if you have to decide, then you would say that. It also says, for B, it says, if the inflow in the 5th year for investment A was 25 million instead of 25,000, would you change your answer under the payback method? Well, I'll leave that up for you guys to answer, but keep in mind the last part of that sentence, under the payback method. There you have 12-8.